this stuff, okay? Welcome back to Kamen Rider Review, episode number 59. I tried this before, but I had to stop after like 2 minutes because my grandma was doing this. She likes doing that. Okay, this was discussing episodes 27 to 33 of Kamen Rider Kuuga. These episode titles are called Ripple, Clarification, Crossroads, Fate, Retaliation, Obstacle, and Cooperation. The first 2 episodes deals with a woman, or a female monster, where she kills people at pools. And it's rare random numbers. And here's the thing, the key to this one is that these places are picked not by randomness, but by notes for music. And that was simply the reason for it. Like, okay, that's an interesting concept. And we see her prior to her going to these places, she's carrying around these sheets of music, these 4 pieces of paper, they're sheets of music. And of the 4 places, she actually is able to go. What she does is quite interesting because it is a hotel where she goes swimming, kills 2 people. This actually was the 3rd location that she went to. First 2 occasions, she killed 16 people. Third, 2 people. Actually, it was the 4th location because one was like 24 people she killed. And it's all about basically her killing people at pools, and it's all done via notes. And the only reason why at the hotel there was only 2 people killed, because the note for that hotel was a half note. Yep, that was simply the reason for it. And of course, the monster's defeated by the end of 2-parter. Is there any subplots this one? Not necessarily. Well, the only one subplot here is that Yoko's sister's fellow teacher is pregnant with supposedly twins, because they keep saying they. So I'm assuming twins. I'm like, okay, interesting. It's a really good 2-parter, and then like the next 2 episodes set up the next 3 episodes. So in the case, the next 2 episodes, after dealing with that one monster. By the way, in the case of Go, so in case you're curious, though, is there any like monsters for this one? Because, well, we eliminate this Go one. So the one that got killed previously in episode, that was yeah, it was this woman here. It seems like, though, one thing I gotta notice about these women who appear in this series, they're drop dead gorgeous. Yes. Here's this rating, go from 39 to 41 in like 1 episode. The reason for it, because it was a special air between. I haven't watched that one yet, so I don't have any opinion on it because it's kind of weird. Because between episodes 30 and 30 and 31, we have this special. Yes, we have this special to air between this 2-parter. Excuse me. So, yeah, then we do another 2-parter dealing with what was appeared to be Identified Life on number 39, whose real name was Go Grimmery. The guy dressed like a freaking gangster. His whole thing is he throws these balls that basically are like rings on his finger, throw them and cause multiple fatalities. And it's this guy here that sets up the events of the next 3 episodes, where Kamen has to fight him, Kuuga has to fight him, and then of course he does the whole golden thing for the red one because they teased this. And when he does it, though, he at least told Energy ahead of time, like, gave a favor, and the favor was evacuate the whole area just so there's not any fatalities. And there wasn't any, but there was a small side effect related to these things. The fact that there was collateral damage. A lot of collateral damage. Not like buildings destroyed per se. Mostly a lot of windows were destroyed, and some commuters basically were very angry. Aside from that, it's nothing really major per se. And because episode 30, there's sort of hesitance related to in the next 3 episodes when it comes to the very next monster. Yes. We have Bada. He's basically. Yeah, this guy here. This guy's around for a very good period of time before he finally is taken care of. He's around for a whopping. He first showed up back in episode 21, And he's here for 13 episodes, which makes him, aside from the Bat Monster, one of the longest running creatures in the entire series. Though, of course, basically, the guy's brother got killed off early on before this one. Yeah, he got killed off. He was actually related to the third monster related to this series, which is interesting to say the least. Yeah, and the whole thing with this guy is he rides a motorcycle, and he has to kill 99 people in like this, like I think it was like several, I think it was like 2 days, and he actually is the first monster to actually succeed in killing people, a lot of people. He kills people running over with his motorcycle. He even showed him killing a woman. And of course, during this three-parter, now he's basically going faster than Kuuga's his motorcycle, which is the Tricycle 2000, and it's faster than that one. So he wants an upgraded one. They wanted the Beast 2000, but higher ups very hesitant with that one. Though the chief, of course, EJ basically just goes behind his back, just told no. Though the chief basically played his case before the top brass, and they agreed to cooperate with him. To continue the cooperation, basically allow him to take the motorcycle, despite the fact he was apparently the whole meeting was happening at the same time as energy stealing the thing from under their nose, basically. So he didn't defy the orders. Basically, he just did basically what he needed to do. And of course, he got a sweet new motorcycle. We even see him briefly go to the green mode briefly in this one. Also, in these 3 episodes, because the hesitation from the higher ups over this one motorcycle, Inogen pretty much reveals the whole task force that Yuji is actually Kuuga. Though they don't refer to him as Kuuga for some reason. Yes. One thing you gotta notice though, in all these episodes, the only people who call him Kuuga are the bad guys. They're the only people who do. I think he refers to himself as Kuuga, and everyone else majority refers to him as number 4. And the second detective he saved on in the series, that does kind of play later on, where he actually does help him. And of course, he does mention to him about his daughter, who's a pianist. Which, okay, good in his part, the fact he brought up his daughter, and soft side, the fact he did point his gun at him, but he forgave him because basically the circumstances were different at that point. So, it is great, though, that in these 3 episodes, we actually had the task force finally doing something. Aside from Inogen, he seems like the only guy who practiced anything this whole task force. Here, we have the task force just cordoning off areas. Basically, they're doing what their job requires to do, basically protect the public, which great for these 3-parter. Yeah, it's very good, and I love it. It was fantastic. Now, I would have stopped next episode what I was planning on doing, but I'm still enjoying this series so much. I am just going to go through the rest of the series, the remaining 16 episodes, but I'm not going to do that next. Next, I'm going to do Bleach. I need to catch up some anime, but I'm glad I got to get some anime done. I got some Kuuga done today. If you're curious where I'm at, I'm actually in New Rochelle. This house I'm in, this room, actually was my dad's old bedroom. My dad recommended me to use this thing because in order to avoid chirping downstairs. I would normally, if I'm come up here, if I'm normally use my grandfather's room downstairs. This actually is upstairs, so that's pretty much information for that. But yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for Stick Review. Next is gonna be Bleach, and just try and go through all the remaining anime. If you're curious though, as of today, there's currently 5 left, but the first one going through is Bleach because that one got 2 episodes to go through. After that, My Hero. Okay, next video. Bye.